Good morning, everyone. It's Bhat from Digital Leopard. And today we've got with us Andrea Urquhart from Strengthen. Andrea, could you tell us a little bit about your business?
Hi, Kat. Thank you so much for having me. I have two parts to my business, but Strengthen is a really exciting, innovative adventure that I'm on with some fellow positive psychology coaches. So I'm a trained teacher and positive psychology coach. And together we have launched a social media based community to support people with their well-being, their mental fitness, and their personal growth and development.
That sounds really good. I think people need that at the moment. It's just the times we are in, we need as much support as we can get, don't we?
Yes, absolutely. Yeah.
Brilliant. You set it up shortly before coronavirus hit. Isn't that the case?
That was the plan. So just as coronavirus hit, we were all set and ready, having built our social media fan base and community base. We were set and ready to do a crowdfunding campaign to ask people to buy their first year of being a community member so that we had a great launch community. And we were literally going to start doing that at the beginning of April. And of course, coronavirus hit at the end of March. So we had to regroup. I myself wasn't very well in those first couple of weeks of lockdown as well. And the other coaches, just like everybody else. The pandemic hit people's lives. And so we paused. We didn't feel right to be asking people to crowdfund into something during such an uncertain time. And so we waited and we regrouped.
And how did you go about it differently then? How did you manage to launch it?
Well, in the end, with the help of a bounce back loan, actually, we were able to, as the summer moved on, by August time, we were ready to start to plan and find the right platforms and things that we wanted to use to build the community. And we launched actually quite quickly from when we said, right, let's go for it again. We launched at the beginning of September.
Oh, wow. That's well done. You regrouped really quickly. It's good to see people bounce back like that. So Andrea, actually, that leads me to the next question. What has been the biggest challenge that you've faced so far? I know you've not been running your business for long, but I think those first few months are kind of crucial.
Yeah, well, we have a great team. As a team, we've really bonded well together and we've been very much of one heart for the mission that we have to support people. We have a great skill set amongst us all. I think the most challenging thing has been persuading people to come off normal social media and come and explore being us, because we use an American-based network, Mighty Networks. So there is an app and that people can download, and it's just that persuading people to come and try something new. It is generally, they do say that the conversion rates, if you build a community on the big mainstream social media, that conversion rates are usually as low as sort of 2% of your normal following. So we were warned beforehand, but that's the hardest thing.
Okay, and what have you learned from
I think really it's underlined what I already knew about big companies like Facebook and Instagram, is that although it can appear that you've got a big following and lots of likes and comments and things, that doesn't necessarily actually mean that people are committed to your brand or your business, because obviously when they're on Facebook, they are there for all sorts of other groups and things as well. You're just part of the big buffet that people are feeding from. So yes, it's just really being aware that if you're building something on social media, that it's not always as good as it might seem.
I understand. Thank you so much for sharing that. Is there a piece of advice that you would be happy to give to the viewers as a new business owner, like something that they should know if they get started in business?
I think the most important thing is to be really sure about your mission and your what you want your end goal to look like, to have a vision for what you want to do, but to be flexible and agile as you launch, because you do have to adapt. Things don't always happen the way you expect them to. And obviously we all know things like pandemics can suddenly happen as well. And that we've really learned that being agile is important. And also looking for great advice and collaborating with other people. So that's lots of tips there.
Fantastic. Thank you so much. Is there any business book that has affected how you do things in business?
I think in terms of community building, this book is a rare gem. It's called Get Together by 3 authors, Bailey Richardson, Kevin Hinch, and Kai Elmer Soto. I was recommended this by somebody who does support people in community building, and it really is a step-by-step guide to building a community of any kind. Really good stories in it of how other people have built communities, but one of the main steps that it talks about is if you really want to build a community, build it around one thing, one action, one activity. And I followed these steps, not just in Building Strengthen, but before that on Facebook with building groups. And in particular, I built a gratitude wall, a place for people to come and share gratitude each day as a positive psychology well-being activity. And really that group boomed almost overnight, just following the steps in the book. So if you want to build a community, this is a really good book.
That sounds good. Thank you so much. I think you've had another one as well.
I do. I love this one. He's Back by Lisa Unwin and Deb Khan. This is really for every woman who has taken a career break or who is trying to change careers. I don't want to tell my age. I'm 50 now. I've got adult children. I've changed career and been in different business activities as well. And I think for many of us, especially in this time at the moment where job situations are uncertain and people are moving in and out of jobs, this is really practical and really encourages every woman that no matter what career break you've had, that you've got a voice and a place in the job market to build a great career. So that's a really good book.
That sounds good. Thank you so much, Andrea. That's amazing. Brilliant. Thank you so much for coming on today. Is there anything else that you would like to add?
No, thank you so much for having me. It's really been a pleasure.
My pleasure. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for watching. I hope you found this video useful. If you did, please press the like button below. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and please press that bell button as well to be notified of our future videos.